Oh, so it is just in Sandy Shores. I'm not even gonna put a waypoint on that. Because I want to get to the point where I was in GTA 4, which knowing, like, every single portion of the map, and knowing how to get everywhere. And I'm getting better, Especially since I have my bullet. And bullets always travel in straight lines. Unless it's that, like, movie Wanted, where you know, you travel in curves! Ow. That's the best way to enter a contest for, triathlons. Hey guys, how's it going? I was just in a fatal car crash. It totally killed, what is this? It killed these garbage cans. That's what the fatality. Fatality.
Hey man!
I'm an over-athletic squad.
Hey man.
We have a fucking pendejo walking out there!
Okay, I guess they don't get very happy when I just, like, bump into them, but they don't even get hurt.
Nobody wants to fucking AP.
Yeah, suck my dick!
Okay, there's just a lot of negativity around here. It's probably because they know I'm gonna win. Let's just enter already.
Just sign here, please. This
Hello.
also acts as a waiver.
So the heart attack is 100% on me.
Or if you drown. That's what I would be worried about, personally, because I'm not very good at swimming.
Sometimes I defecate in my pants.
Oh, that helps, it, like, pushes you forward. Yeah, totally. I understand where you're coming from.
You ever run the Liberty City Marathon?
Wait, there's no marathons in Liberty City. Unless you're talking about the triathlon, which is car, like, no, parachute, car, boat, or boat. Now, I got the order wrong, but still, you know, whatever. Also, I just love that you can actually quit at any time which you want to. It's just like, I'm just so tired, I'm just gonna say quit. Although you can basically do that in a real triathlon, right? You can just be like, yeah, I don't want to finish. Because there's nobody forcing you to finish a triathlon. Unless there's like a guy that's like, there's a mob boss saying like, if you don't get first in this race, I will kill you. And it's like, oh no, I've trained snipers all over the course, so you better get it. I don't know why like the mob boss sounds like that, but I mean, he's the new age of mob bosses. Not like those old-fashioned ones that are like all Italians and so on, but he's the new age mob boss. Blah. I don't even know what kind of accent that would be like. It's not really an accent, it's just like a different pitch, mostly. I sort of want to look behind me or press on Weasel News, but that's the problem with like these kind of races and so on, is that you have to keep tapping A for, you know, a decent amount of time. And it's hard to tap A while looking behind you, unless you keep tapping the behind you looking button. Also, I kind of want a serpentine, because this is a long, long race. Ugh. If I had to, like, swim, like, this is, like, probably a proper marathon here. We're going to be going into the night. It's going to be one of those Iron Man competitions, where you have to build your own power suit and fly through the sky at the very end. And then, you know, that's the true Iron Man competition. People don't really know that, but that's why the Iron Man competition is just so hard and why nobody's ever won an Iron Man competition in their entire life. Because who actually has the ingenuity and all that to be able to build themselves an Iron Man suit? I mean, I sure don't. I don't even have enough skill to... I was gonna say change a tire, but I actually know how to do that. Although there is, like, there was a while ago, somebody was... It was like Daily Planet I was watching. Totally, that's the name dropping right there. Daily Planet. This is really like a really long race of water. Oh boy. But, for that Daily Planet thing, I think they were just like talking about like exoskeletons that people had, which basically made you super strong. I wouldn't really say super strong in a way, technically, because I mean, the guy was only lifting like 200 pounds with one hand, because of the robotics. But if that's good enough for, like, in that way, with exoskeletons, then I just don't know why they haven't done that more so by now. Because, I mean, that was probably, like, 2008 that they were, like, doing these tests. And by the year 2014, which we're in right now, I would expect them to actually get me a full power suit like Master Chief. That's what I want. I want to be Master Chief and just be, although I'm a little bit short. Aren't you a little short for Master Chief? Yeah, maybe a little bit. So I'm only like 6'2" instead of like 7 feet tall, like Master Chief is. I think it's like at least 7 feet. This is, like, seriously though, a really long race. I think that this is probably why somebody was saying before that, like, I don't want to tap A for like 20 minutes. So I think that's basically what somebody was saying. Oh, I can hear the Weasel News chopper. Also, I think the checkpoint right ahead is the one, not the far one. This one guy that was right next to me, he thought he was going to start to win. He was just like, hey there, Michael, how's it going? That's what they should be doing. They should have conversations while swimming and putting their face in the water. Like, within each breath. Because you know how whenever you're swimming, and you're just, like, putting your face up to the side, and you're just, like, getting breath? Not that I would really know, 'cause still, I'm terrible at swimming. And, like, drown every time. Yes. But if they just, like, say, hey, yeah, Bob, that was what that second noise was that I made. Blah, 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 blah. Because he's partially drowning. Because it's hard to just talk while putting your mouth up to the side. Nose, it's, go, hang. And then Bob is just like, and then he just drowns because, I mean, he has no skills like Michael does. And, yeah. I'm almost considering, like, cutting at this point. Although I am pretty good at just, like, you know, talking for 9 days on end. And basically turning this into a podcast, because, I mean, I have nothing better to do other than just keep talking. So, I mean, that's just what I like to do when I'm playing games, even when I'm not actually, you know, recording. Because what's the point of playing if you don't entertain yourself? That's why, if anybody ever has played video games with me, like nowadays, they would know. I'm going to tell a story about being in the Jock Lounge then, I'd say. Because basically for radio and television, we have a little room, which we like to call the Jock Lounge, where it's mostly for us radio people, because I mean, it's on the second floor where all the radio booths are. And for radio, hey, I'm in second place? What the heck is this? That guy's cheating. But still in this little room, we have a really old tube TV with an Xbox, like an original Xbox, GameCube, N64. I think there's even like, oh, what is that Atari gaming console? Like the really, really old Atari that like nobody really cares for, but I mean it's really collectible and I don't understand why we have it. I mean it's in fairly good condition. I mean it could be a lot better, but nah. So essentially, we have video games that we can play like whenever we have breaks. It's mostly when we play video games is right before our radio show, because yeah, when you have nothing to do, when our classes end at like 4:10 and or sometimes earlier, like 3 o'clock. On some days, we were just like, yeah, well, let's not have anything that we have to do here. You guys can leave, you can work on projects, whatnot, blah, blah, blah. Wait, is this a race only for swimming? Is that the thing? Okay, well, I guess maybe I can win. But, yeah. Right, our radio show is like at 4:30, in general. And since we have a ton of time, we're just like, yeah, let's play some video games. Or during lunchtime, because lunchtime is also the other major time to be playing games. So we're just like during lunch and we're playing, and you know, how I usually do, I just talk nonstop. And apparently people don't really like that, because they're just like, oh, come on, Joel, just be quiet for a little bit. And I'm just like, oh, but I don't want to. This is better. Hey, okay, I won the one portion of the race. I haven't won the rest of it, though. Let's get on the one at the front. Preferably like this blue one. Head. There we go. I think that one guy was angry since I, like, ran in front of him. That's what I should do, is punch the other racers. But this is actually the more difficult portion of the race, I would think, because, you know... Oh, boy. There's problems with, like, if I screw up here with, like, you know, turning or something, then I have wasted a few minutes. But... Yeah, I just keep
Someone
talking.
still got it.
And I still got it. And yeah. They're upset when we were playing NHL 2K5, because that's the game to play. Even though I'm not the best at the NHL games, and so on, I like to think that I am, and I won like a couple games before against the best player in the world. We should actually like have a proper tournament there. Also, speaking of tournaments, if I could actually have that like in real life. Not just in the radio and television, you know what I mean, like, 'cause that's not real life. Unlike what people may think. And I guess they are starting to catch up a little bit. I like that I can actually still look behind me though, as long as I don't need to turn. Because if I just go like, you know, like that. But also, my story was very anticlimactic. That's basically how every story that I make and tell is. Oh, are people...
Come on, look at
Turn
that.
here? Okay, there we go. They went a little bit wide on that corner. I took advantage of every, like, piece of space that I got. But I don't know if anybody ever noticed that, but, like, all of my stories are anticlimactic. It's, like, one of the worst things to have for, like, being a storyteller, but... I mean, you know, it's fine. Oh, boy! That was actually kind of close. That'd be the worst thing to see, like, in a triathlon. Is that, like, some guy just, like, smacks his head right on a sign. And, you know, just dies. Also, can, like, I actually get drafts and stuff? Because, I mean, how else are these people going so fast? Because, I mean, I'm going just as fast as they are. Right? I don't understand. I should be winning! Hopefully the running portion of the race, everybody runs really slow. Because Michael, he's a world-class runner. And crass. Isn't that like a type of... come on, go right behind him. That's totally the way of catching up, right? Even though they don't say it. It is. And that one guy he's really, really far ahead. Like, wow. Hey, I know this thing. I know this area. I've seen this on, you know, the YouTubes. Because it was part of the trailer. Wait, this counts as driving? Okay, well, I guess my driving skill is going up quite substantially. I need to find a way to cheat. How can I cheat? Because this is clearly not fair. Because, I mean, I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to for being able to race well, right?
See you later. Because,
you know, you just keep tapping A and I'm bending over at the waist. And so on. But, like, seriously, I don't understand. Or maybe they're just all gonna get tired at the very end, because that one guy, he's wasting all his energy now. And then, I win. Right? Or, I don't know. I don't know. This is actually a pretty long race for, yeah, like, even doing the biking portion. And this is probably why it said, like, if you want to quit, you can quit. But I'm not gonna quit. I'm not a coward and a fool. Because unless I am a fool in the way of I'm gonna lose. And this is kind of a waste. So, I mean, is this last race supposed to be this difficult or what? Because I think that one guy that's in first, I mean, that guy was cheating, like, really substantially. How else, like, how? Oh, boy. Especially like this. Oh. I understand if, like, somebody passes me there, but, like, the guy in first, still, how? Who would one more, how? I did it wrong again, but also the best way and correct. Ugh. You're out of the race. You're out of the race, bro. Out of the leagues.
Enjoy checking out my ass.
Oh, everybody does, Michael. That's what they all dream for. Oh, come on. At least they were somewhat good about going around the corner there. Well, at least, when I say they, I mean me. Ah! Also, I love that there's people, like, on the streets, like, going, yeah, woo! And taking pictures, because they must have, like, shut down the streets here or something. So, I mean, how else?
Stay strong.
Yeah, well, you're definitely staying strong, Michael, because, I mean, you have, your stamina is at full at all times, and you're not even going down. Not going down without a fight. It's not over to the very end. Till the very end. Speaking of which, I have another story about Ash, and Pokemon. Because, I mean, in the Pokemon X and Y anime, that was really, really weird that just because Serena is, like, the new, girl, like, love interest, well, at least that Ash never pays attention to. Because, I mean, that's what always happens. But, basically, she was just, like, having flashbacks to, like, things with Ash, and just, like, I know you from my childhood, we were in the same camp. And, yeah, it's, like, one of her things that she remembered is that, like, right after, like, he helped her with her knee, because she had an injured knee or something like that. Then, just, like, well, he was saying, don't give up to the very end, and so on. And, yeah. It's really weird, because, like, if you're picking somebody off the ground, because their knee hurts, why would you say, don't give up to the very end? It's not like you are in a race like this. You're just getting up off the ground. What's at the very end? Are you meaning just, like, don't give up until you die or something? Or what? I mean, I guess she could die out there in the wilderness where they were. Because, I mean, a Poliwag just jumped out of nowhere. It's so dangerous. Them Poliwags and their ravenous tactics. Wanting to kill people. Because people don't kill people, Poliwags kill people. But man, this is like the longest race in the history of the world. I'm pretty sure, like, since the one guy's so far ahead, I might just cut a bunch of the race, like, at this point here, or something. Because, you know, this is taking much too long. Much, much too long. You know, I'm slightly concerned that, like, the guy in first might also be, like, Usain Bolt, as well as being, like, the best bicyclist? Bicyclist? I guess you could maybe call it that, because, I mean, it is a cyclist, you know, is a regular person that's on a bicycle, and then a bicyclist is somebody that's bisexual, that's a, you know, that they ride a cycle. I don't know. Okay, so this is basically like a tour of the entire city that I think we're going through right now. So, I mean, this is much too much, I think. We're probably going to even go to Chumash as well, or maybe this is like a giant loop throughout the entire world. And what's with that one guy that, like, he just sped past me and now he's going to get, like, unpassable.
Stay strong.
Even though still, I'm going at my top speed at all times. I just don't understand. Why am I not very fast? Or maybe is like Franklin a faster cyclist or something? Or, like, better swimmer or what? I don't know, like, what else I can do, because my stamina's at full. I'm mashing the A button for, like, the longest possible time. My hand is getting hurt, because, I mean, it hurts to go for this long, slightly. That's what she said. And yeah. I just hope that a car, like, comes out of nowhere and just, like, hits the person in first or something like that. Kills everyone. Horribly. Horribly murdered them. Actually, no, I was trying to use a weapon there, because I want to shoot some people, but no. Also, then it would probably forfeit the race. But I've gotten this far, so I'm not going to give up, still. Never give up to the very end. You know, I almost regret actually doing this race now. This is, like, really, really long.
Ain't got any fucking sense.
Yes, well, did he just say that it makes no sense or something like that? Because, I mean, this really doesn't. Why? Why is this race so long? It's going to be daytime by the time we actually get to the finish line. This is worse than the Iron Man times 5. And by that I mean like the 5th Iron Man movie, which is not out yet, but I mean it will be at some point, you know it. Oh boy. I almost just rammed myself off the road. Although I guess I can go on here for a little bit. How? Oh, I just lost the race. I might as well kill people. Well, if I could have, that is. I don't know, like this one group of people here, like they're going at a regular rate of passing and so on. But everybody else, like those two guys up front, I just don't know. I can't have an explanation for them. They're freaks of nature, which is not really nature, because I mean this is kind of not a real thing. I'm sorry, but video games are not real. Oh boy. Unlike the people that apparently use GTA 5 as an excuse for being terrible people at, like, murder people. And so on. I sort of want to know why Rockstar put this in the game as well. Because, I mean, like, who would actually find this, like, amazing? And just like, oh, I really want to tap the A button for 22 minutes going on here pretty soon. I don't understand it. Why? Why would you want this? I never asked for this, and it's very true in this sense. I don't think anybody would have asked for this. Also, especially on a bike, that's even worse for like this thing, because I mean, if you're tapping A while on a bike, you have to like hold down the RB, the right bumper, and man, my fingers should be asleep right now. I mean, my thumb is almost asleep, basically, which is kind of upsetting and saddening, but I think that the person in first better have a heart attack by the time I get there or something. The person in second might have had a heart attack by now, it almost looks like it. Or that person just disappeared and died. Okay, that's always good. I don't know how and why they died, but... Oh, that's probably why they died. So I have to... Are they literally gonna walk to the end?
Come on, Michael.
Because look at that, they're just walking. I'm going to beat you all. Screw you. You thought that you were good on those races because of the fact that, like, you were so fast? I think that's basically why they programmed it in this way. It's to, like, discourage you and make you think that you're gonna lose. Because discouraging the player is always, like, Rockstar's way, right? Making you feel terrible about yourself. So, I mean, who doesn't want to feel bad about themselves, and so on. I think I might be able to do this, though. I can also cheat easier on foot. If I need to cheat. Which I definitely do. And cut corners more, basically. Also, I want to punch people. I mean, these people are just sitting there watching. They don't know how my thumb feels. Maybe that's the reason as well why Rockstar put this in the game, is to make your thumb feel like you're running the marathon. Your thumb is a marathon in and of itself. Because my thumb... Oh boy, I don't think I need to tap it this fast is what I usually do, but I mean, I think I do at the same time. Maybe if I press the start button, I can get a rest. But then again, I might screw up completely if I press the start button. Also, my leg is falling asleep, which is kind of strange, but you know. Ways of sitting. I feel like this is probably going to be another like 10 minutes just of running too. Screw you, game, screw you. So basically, if you didn't have full stamina in this game, though, like, you'd be...
This is a middle-life crisis I can enjoy.
You're not enjoying this at all, Michael. Don't even pretend that you are. But, I mean, if you didn't have full stamina for this, there's no way you would have, like, completed it 100%. There's no way you'd be able to get this far in the race. You'd be in the pack with, like, the 2 other people at the very, very, very last. You'd be lower than 8th. You'd be, like, 25th out of 8. You'd still be back in Chumash, even though we haven't even gone to Chumash yet. I have a feeling we still might. You never know. We're probably going to end up where we started from, with running. It's going to be very depressing. But, yeah, that's basically where we would be. That's where we'd be. Oh, okay, we're starting to get up the hill. I think I'm going to have to start jumping to go faster. Because that is slightly faster for running up hills. Usually. For some strange reason. Because if you jump up hills, I mean, I guess that is... Is this the finish line? Oh man, I might just win! I've been wasting all my life away playing this game and tapping the A button. I'm gonna actually use my pointer finger for the very end. There's no way I'm gonna lose this. If I lose now, you will all die! You'll die anyway, though. Yes! Screw you, Rockstar. Screw you, game. I win. You lose. Do you have to do this for 100%? I really hope so, because I just did it. And I'm going for 100% in this game. I think it's time for a rampage, though. Maybe with Trevor, I don't know. Although... This helicopter. No, don't fly away! They knew! They knew my plan! Weasel News, I will get you one day. I'll get you one day in time. And you will be regretting everything. No, my one vehicle and take it out of here. Oh. Oh man. It appears as though there aren't very many vehicles around this area. I'm considering hitchhiking with this guy. Oh wow, that was like perfect timing. Hello, you're the new Coke mobile. Also, I want to kill you because I mean, you know, it'll make me feel better about myself. Come on. Ah, yeah, there you go. I had nothing to do with it, sir. Nothing to do with it. That lady was dead when I found her here. I'm just gonna get out and watch this thing. Don't mind the guy with an RPG walking right through the battlefield. Where's this guy? Is he hiding in the bushes or what? Seriously, I can't even find him. I think that they are all dead. These cops are still freaking out a little bit. Their hood is popped up. They're gonna check their engines. Or maybe not. Wow. Yeah, they're not gonna get out of here very easily. Cops, if you get anywhere near me, I'm gonna blow you up. I'm a terrorist. And only terrorists can prevent forest fires. You know, and explosions via RPG. But they just get out of their vehicle and leave. I think that one guy did just like get out of his vehicle. It's just like, you know what? They're just checking out this dead body here. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.